Hello everyone. Today I am going to share something important in lighting technology, in lighting industry. It's called sustainable lighting. So the same topic I have discussed and I have delivered in Sinhala language in my mother native due to request of several people in my country. If you watch, if you understand, if you understood that video, you can avoid this one. So that what is sustainable lighting? Did you hear about this terminology before? Yes, of course. I am sure you heard about this, or some of you might not. So that, but sustainability term is very popular term in globally now that in current situation, sustainability development, sustainability construction, sustainability manufacturing, etc. But since a few years back, sustainability lighting came to the industry, that term. So personally I have discussed this topic in Sri Lanka since a few years back. So for that I have noticed nowadays several projects in Asia, in Middle East, in USA side, that's states, so that this topic came to the specific project specification. So lighting designers now considered about this term into their design, So that manufacturers also now adapting sustainable values into their production. So this year March, I have visited that Light and Build event in Frankfurt. So I have noticed several manufacturers have delivered these values through their production. So I have seen several new products they have launched to deliver these sustainable values. So what is sustainability lighting? Sustainability lighting can be divided into three parts. Part one is that energy saving, and part two is lighting, that comfort of lighting. It means comfortability. And someone can say human centric lighting, healthy lighting. So all together it's a part two. That part three is a lighting pollution and environmental impact through lighting pollution. So these three parts together we can call sustainability lighting. That previously everyone is only consider sustainability mean only energy saving. Not only that, energy saving is one part only. There are other two parts also, as I explained. Now I will explain you very briefly, very simple way, one by one. Part one, energy savings. Yeah. So in global factor, so that electricity that lighting consume 15% of electricity energy globally. It's a considerable value. And now with that, therefore it is very important that energy saving also. Therefore when we consider lighting, when we apply lighting, we have to go through energy savings method as much as possible. Yeah. So that through that we can reduce carbon footprint, and with that environment we cannot that harmfulness of that environmental ecosystem is very minimum. Yeah. So that 15% of that electricity bill is come from that lighting. Yeah. So that in traditional, that few decades ago, that traditional lighting is incandescent and fluorescent lights, that fluorescent fittings. Yeah. Now that's late it has been converted into the LED. Proper LED lighting, proper LED quality products can save 75% of with comparing traditional method. It means if you use quality LED products, you can save 70 to 75% of energy with comparing that traditional methods. So therefore nowadays everywhere is mainly using LED, that LED technology. So but if we only consider LED concept, it will not give that much savings. So you have to you should know how you select quality product. Yeah. Did you hear about circular economy? That circular economy, of course, it's a popular terms. I'm not going to explain what the terms. You can Google it. That you can find out. Therefore, that term is applicable for lighting industry. Always circular economy of lighting. It means production, use, reuse, recycle, again production. So therefore, this is the circle we call circular economy. So quality products and reputed manufacturers now more focusing of that circular economy pattern. It means quality reputed manufacturers always give that long lifespan products. It means sometime you know that it's a 15,000 hours, 70,000 hours, and nowadays it's more than 100,000 hours also lifespan is there. But label lifespan, it means it's a LED module, not the fittings. When it comes as a total fittings, so it is, of course, it is reducing, but quality product always stay more than it is more than 10 years, sometimes 15 years. Some products are there nowadays 20 years, 25 years also, reputed brands. Yeah. So therefore, that quality products always give big values into sustainability lighting. Yeah. So how we can measure this is quality product or not? Yeah. Through the specification, through the reputation, through their testing commissioning system, and the parameters lighting designers can consider, and lighting designers can review those values from the manufacturers. Yeah. Nowadays they have to, now that's a famous, that popular term has been introduced by ZIPSE and SSL. ZIPSE means Chartered Institute of Building Services Engineers. It's a UK based organization, and that source of light and lighting. So those organization together introduced TM66. It means circular economy assessment method. So it is assessing of that durability, modulability, and recyclability capacity of the product, and it calculated overall average as a TM66. Therefore, when TM66 goes high value, it is always give high sustainable values. It means high that energy, that carbon footprint is very minimum. Therefore, nowadays that lighting, now that product can expose their TM66 values. Now it is coming to the application. Now reputed brand have started to implement tag these value into their specification. Therefore, when lighting designers specify the products nowadays, that famous lighting designers, experienced lighting designers are considering not only photometric parameters, they started to consider TM66 also. In coming years, this will be very popular parameter in lighting industry. Then I will come to that light energy savings. Then, as I said before, 75% energy savings when it's converted to the LED quality products. When apply lighting control methods into your application, you can go from 75% to 80 to 90% range. It means big savings. What is lighting control means? It means lighting control, always there are two type of lighting control. One is on and off switching, other one is dimming. Yeah. On and off is very simple method. When it is when people occupy, it is on. When non-occupancy mode, it will go to the off mode. And then dimming is that commercial properties. It is coordinating daylight portion which is coming to the building. So it will incorporate and relevant required lux level, and light will be reduced through dimming method. So I am not going to explain detail how to do that dimming and these things. So it means when lighting control concepts added to the application, you can go that in that 80 to 90% energy savings. That is so that it's that methods not simple. Lighting designers and consultants should apply those things into the properties. So energy savings, it means not only the that means the in operations. This is very important to the property developers and property owners. Yeah. Then when it's come to the second part, comfortability of lighting. It means how that lighting output is that quality of light output. It means we can say comfort, that lighting comfort. So it is so it means human has a ecosystem. So it means the lighting application, lighting design, what we are going to present, what we are going to apply, it should be very friendly. It should friendly with our ecosystem. So it's called comfort of lighting, and sometime we can say human centric lighting also. I'm not going to, human centric is another topic, another very important title. I'm not going to explain that one. It means simply saying our body, our ecosystem is combine. Our ecosystem is automatically incorporate with that sunrise and sunset. So it means that sun gives colors, through color temperatures, Kelvin values throughout the day. So our body is most friendly to that color temperature changes. Therefore, during the daytime we prefer to work under cool white. That after daytime, during the night, our body is more like to work under warm white. So cool white mean above 5000 we can consider cool white. So 2000 into 2000 to 3000, 3500 range, so we can consider as a warm white. So nowadays that there are light fittings, it is color temperature automatically changing through lighting control system from color temperature 2700 to 6000. So it is called tunable white. That topic also you can, if you go to our PROLighting website, you can find some newsletters are there, more technical. If someone cannot, if you are not here about tunable lighting, you can go to our website, you can read that newsletter. That is, I am not going to explain here. So that's we call human centric lighting. This is the second part of sustainable lighting. Now we will come to the third part. It means lighting pollution and its impact for the environment. This is actually more practically get involved with outdoor lighting. Outdoor lighting, it means that outdoor facade, landscape lighting. So when we use lighting, we have to focus only for the application where we need light. So we have to consider that light actually where we want to focus on the lighting. We have to avoid spill light into the outside to the environment. We have to focus our lighting. So we have to reduce as much as possible that that means the fill out. It means spill to the outside. We can so we call these methods to avoid then we can avoid light pollution during the night. Why that light pollution is very important? Because during the night that environmental going for that means our outside, our world going for the sleeping mode. It means the trees, animals, sky, everyone in the sleeping mode. And some animals are activating their activities during the night. So therefore we have to maintain our outside environmental as a dark environmental as much as possible. Therefore we have to reduce as much as possible that lighting pollution through our light, where it's come from our lighting applications. So therefore we have to consider, when we design sustainability lighting concepts, lighting design, we have to consider those factors, so that yeah, in that way. Also there's I will explain here, I will share, there's an organization, you might heard, it is Dark Sky International. They are the organization operate in the world, it's a global organization to protect the sky and environmental also during the night. It is so as they protect the sky from the lights pollutions. Therefore nowadays they Dark Sky International release lighting guidelines, and now they are approving products. If once when products comply, lighting products comply the guidelines, they will tag these products as a Dark Sky approved products. Yeah. So now we have noticed several lighting designers, consultants that in European countries and now Middle East also, they are keeping these Dark Sky approved products into the specification. So it is very important now to understand what is the Dark Sky guidelines. It is very easy. So you can go to the Dark Sky International website and you can read what are the guidelines they are placing, how lighting should be, how they processing this Dark Sky approval for the project. So when you do the projects, if you're not that much familiar of these guidelines, you can go to their website and you can find out these things. Yeah. When products comply this sustainable lighting, of course there's some cost increases is there. Therefore when that but it is with the capital cost only, but after capital cost, lighting that your lighting products will stay there 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, sometime more than 20 years. Some products are there, it's comply with the building lifetime. So there are products same equal lifetime with the building building civil structure. So that kind of quality products are there, but capital cost is high, but operational cost is less than other products, general products, so otherwise low quality products. Therefore it is very important when lighting designers do the design, and when they convince the client or developers or operators, they have to convince what are the savings, what are the benefits they can get during the operation time. But with comparing capital cost and operation cost coming together, when we compare that two brands and two products, of course as a total, when consider total, that's when you add sustainable values into your products, of course it will give high benefits than other one. Yeah. Therefore you can avoid that challenge also, because otherwise as a lighting designer, as a manufacturer, when you introduce your products or your design into the client come and will say, oh, I don't have budget for that, but you have to consider what are the financial benefits and what are the sustainable values adding to that project. So then client will understand. Nowadays lighting is as a lighting products, when we apply to the lighting for the projects, if we apply good lighting products and good lighting design, it's always come as an investment. So that's the way you have to pitch. So therefore we should know always that the lighting, when you do the lighting design or as a supply, when you supply the light fittings to the projects, so we should know where, when and what manner. It means where we have to use lighting, where we don't use lighting, and what time we have to use lighting and which manner. So these three concepts coming together when you do the lighting design. So this, I think, so this is now we are coming to end of the session. So I think you can simply, now you can understand basics with that sustainable lighting, sustainability lighting. Therefore, that nowadays, that in the future, as a lighting designer, when you design the lighting, or as a manufacturer or as a supplier, when you place your lighting products, so you can add those value into your project. So if it gives always high values to the client. Okay, we will come with another topic in next series. Thank you very much.